Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 10 of my Liverpool Youth Academy project in FIFA 14 career modes. Today we have some more games, getting through them thick and fast. I really want to get through this first season, not too quick, but at a decent pace, so I can get to the second season, show you what I have planned in terms of Youth Academy players, and I have got some beasts, even though I haven't really got to that stage yet. Just in the Youth Academy right now, as I've been showing you, they look really good, as you know. A lot of high potential players, and it's going to be exciting to use them. That's something that keeps my interest up in a game, playing youth players and even younger players in the team. Like later in this season, I'll be giving Yesel some games as a striker. It's just something that keeps me interested in the game, playing some different players, and that's what it's a good thing to mix it, because I want to show you tips for that Youth Academy, but also to keep my interest up. It's a good rotation option, really. But here today we have a game against West Ham. We really need to step up, get some goals, continue winning games, and not really slow down if we want to qualify for Champions League, and I really want to have more games to rotate. But look at that. Raheem Sterling, again, youth, showing great signs for the future, but he can show right now he can do some crazy stuff like that. And it's even more crazy because he doesn't even have good shot power or long shot taking. Like, it's definitely not amazing to come in and do something that Suarez would do. He really moved well, really swiftly, and then he took the shot that was unsavable. See how he just moved across there, great dribbling, and hit a perfect shot. You see how it goes across the face there. It was just always going, moving across, so the goalkeeper stood no chance with it. It was just perfectly struck. Great hit. I'm actually starting to score some decent goals now, which is good to see, and this is a perfect start. I love to get an early goal because then I can just control the game. When I score first goals in the game, especially at home, I usually push on and start to score some more because the opponent obviously goes in attacking. Well, look, Sterling, look at that pace and dribbling pass, and unfortunately couldn't really continue on with the run, but it is positive signs for Sterling. He's going to be part of the future, no doubt, because he's one guy in the Youth Academy. Well, he was in the team already. He came through in real life as Victor Moses comes in, and that was a pretty poor shot, if I'm honest, but I like the intent. My game is improving. That's what I mean. Like I said in the last episode, I'm focusing on playing offline more now and not playing online, so I'm getting better. That's what I mean. Over time, I'm just going to get better, so hopefully once I get into the second season with youth players, like with not as good players, I'll still be able to get results. As Suarez comes in here, he tried the shot, picks up a corner. Really good to get something, at least a positive, out of that piece of play there. As Coutinho, I thought that was a good corner to put in, tried to put a bit of curve, but it wasn't as much as I intended, and we couldn't get it on there, unfortunately. But still, it's really impressive signs. You can see so far we're mounting heaps of attacks. You can see West Ham are basically just sitting back. You can see, look at them sitting back right there. They're letting me attack them. So this is always going to happen. Decent ball there. Moses tries a header. It's saved by Adrian, but then Iago Aspas just had to come in. Didn't even shoot. He just chested it over the line pretty much. And it's good for his confidence to come with a goal as well, because he hasn't been played too much. Like, obviously, Sturridge and Suarez are going to be the main two strikers, so it's hard for him to get a gig in the team. He's a decent player as well, because he's got 81 potential, so he can grow a little bit, even though he's 26 years old, I believe. And Luis Alberto, you see there, picking up a yellow card. He's part of the future. Takes a shot from Mvia, and it lands to Sterling. Unfortunately, there, he wasn't credited for the goal, because it was an own goal. You see they're really, really close. But again, Sterling, he's probably playing one of his best games for me this season. And for Liverpool, you see Tompkins, he was the one with the own goal. So far it's 3-0 at Anfield. It's been a fantastic game. This is what I need. This is what I need to continue doing. And I don't know how to say this. Like, it's a good result, but I need to keep it up. I can't just focus on this a lot and other results won't be as good. Like, you need to continue performing. Like, as a top 4 team, you need to win consecutively. And that's something that's been hard for me. I really find it hard to dominate consecutive games like this. Maybe like once every month you'd see a game like this. Well, to be honest, you can see 4-0 now. Like, I haven't played like this yet. I haven't had a great win like this. 4-0, that's really a dominant win, like a really big scoreline. As you see Sterling, he did make an impact again with this goal, using his pace, and just lobbed it over the top. Had the shot at the goal, but yeah, it ended up being a goal anyway. So really good signs for my other strikers as well. Luis Alberto and Iago Aspas doing decent in this game. So it's good we have 4 decent strikers. You know, at the start of this series, I was saying our 4 strikers aren't as good if you compare it to United and Man City, like their backup strikers. But they are doing the job in these kind of games here. So you got to give them the vote of confidence. You got to give them chances. Like, if you keep them rotting in the reserves or on the bench every single game, of course they're not going to perform for you. They need match time. They need match experience. They need to match fitness as well. So you got to give them a chances, like I did in this game, and we did really deservingly this result. You see 8 shots on target, and West Ham only had 1. But look there, Raheem Sterling, one of his best games for me. So that is a positive sign. But again, we'll just move on. Straight to a game against Norwich, where I expect we're 7th right now, so I still need to push on and continue on my results. And yeah, I do have to say, later in the season, I probably will sim results, because the day when I recorded them, I played a lot, like into like February or March or something, and I just really wanted to get to the stage of the season where I can get my scouted players to the first team, and that's what I mean. I almost, like I've said previously, I almost thought about starting this in the second season, like from the second season. Like, I'll play through the first season without showing on YouTube, but yeah, I ended up showing it anyway. Like, this is not the most important thing this season, but I know people want to see some good gameplay. Like, please drop in your comments, why do you watch career mode videos? Like, what do you get from it? Like, if people want to see matches, like, if matches is the biggest thing you want to see from career mode, I probably will have to show that a bit more, but I really want to showcase the youth academy players I'm going to get, and that's when there's going to be more gameplay, when they come to the first team, and maybe I can show you some good regenerated players and what I can do with them in terms of developing their ratings. You see there, Suarez is on, and for some reason I missed that. That was shocking, but luckily he got it back there. Suarez went bang. And that's, again, what I always talk about when I bring youth academy players to the team. I can get a goal by Suarez like that, just with his ability. I should have scored the first time, if I'm honest, but yeah, don't focus on that. It's all about creating the chances. My performances have been really improving. You can see that. That is the evidence right there. Again, that's career modes for me. Like, the start of the career mode, like when I get used to my players, I'm not great, but when I get used to them, I improve in my results, and that's just the thing that you would expect. So that's why I did want to get a lot of episodes out. Like, I started it really quickly because I really wanted to get to the point. I wanted to show you my true ability now. Not that save, of course, but that was down to poor goalkeeping, really, by a average goalkeeper. I think, I was playing Scafé in this game, so he wasn't great, but that's the thing. I have to give him game time, or he's not going to reach that potential. Sure, if I played Mignolet, he probably would have saved that, and that will change the result of this game, and that's what I mean. That's why I say results aren't important, or at least as important as another career mode, because my results are going to be affected because of playing younger players who are going to be, but they're going to be better in the future. That's what I mean. But look at that, Luis Alberto with the strike, and Suarez, again, saving us. I can really see this will be the situation for the next couple seasons. Like, we're going to concede goals maybe for playing not as great players, like youth academy players, but then Suarez will come up to get a winning goal, even though it's only in the 35th minute. A lot of action in this game so far. But you see Luis Alberto, that was a really good strike. It was forced. That really resulted in the goal, if I'm honest. So there is really good signs in attack for the team. I'm really happy the way I'm playing. You see Suarez, he tries the shot on goal, gets it on target. Unfortunately, couldn't go out for a corner. But again, we are really showing we can dominate. Like, I'm always going to see, I'm always going to concede some kind of goal one way or another. Whether it be just because I'm playing Scafé as a goalkeeper. And that's the thing. If I just put him on the bench and play Mignolet every single game, he's not going to increase. That's what I mean. So you got to give him chances in the team, but I got to balance it with getting results as well. That's what I mean. I got to find a good balance, and I would like to see your suggestions for that as well. But here, Enrique, sorry, again puts it in, and we score yet another goal, 3-1 to Norwich. Suarez, again, he's saving us. See, I can score goals if I just have Suarez in the team. That's all. Suarez is the main striker, and of course Sturridge as well with his pace. If I have those two up front, I'll be able to score enough goals to get the points I needed for the expectations. I'm hoping anyway. Because, he's a high quality. Suarez and Sturridge has had his positive games as well. If I can play youth academy players, I'm talking about second season and future seasons, I can play them around them, whether it be midfield or defense positions, and I'll be able to score enough goals, and also, of course, the gradual improving of my game. Like, I'm only going to get better. I can't get worse. That's the positive sign, of course. I probably couldn't get any worse, people would say. But I don't think I'm too bad. You can see from this episode here today, and some decent goals in the previous episode, I've been improving, and that's going to continue, even though I may go on a slump. That's what you would expect from a season. Like, no team dominates game after game after game after game. And unless you go back to the Barcelona a couple of years ago, again, like the previous episode, how I talked about, that's what I have my an inspiration of developing a team. That's the goal of this series, to get to that Barcelona stage. But of course, it's not going to happen in one season. It's not going to happen in 2 seasons. You got to build that good youth academy, like Barcelona did. A lot of their players are homegrown from their youth academy, and that's what I want to look to build with this series. So again, we dominated 10 shots on target to 0. Keep improving. That's all I can ask. Suarez, of course, he's going to help. Having a world-class player in the team with Suarez's ability, like, he's probably in the top 5 best players in the world, in my opinion. I don't want to talk about it too much because it will take too long to judge, but he's definitely in the top 5 in my view. So now we push up to 6. If we can apply the pressure, I would expect Newcastle will drop out eventually, and we'll take their position. We've got to beat Spurs out as well. I think they'll drop as well. Because, they're not a really, really top team, but I guess it just remains to be seen. So, if you want to see some more of this series, drop a comment for me to read. I love to read comments. And also drop a like. It will just motivate me to keep going with this series. So, I'll see you guys next time.